Hello class, sorry I could not be with you today. I'm busy running a marathon, 26.2 miles, right now, very likely. I'm going to walk you through what you need to do today in order for you to finish your project. So you should already have your project, your mini project, Bias and Immigration, out on your desk. So what you should have already done, let's go ahead and recap. Remember that you have just been elected to the United States Congress. Your first act of business is that you're researching immigration. That's what you guys did on Thursday and Friday. Now you should be starting to come up with your own opinion. And once you have your opinion, you're going to create a bill about immigration. Then the class, Congress, will decide if your bill should become a law. We will do that on Wednesday when I return. So let's recap. Walk through your packet with me. So source number 1 we did together. So this should already be done. Keep flipping. This is source number 2. You should probably already have this one done. To recap what all your sources should look like, you should have a title. For example, if I watch this video clip, Which Way Home, then under title, I'm going to then write Which Way Home. The author, I know, is a little bit tricky. If you can find the author of a video, then you can put it there. Or if you're watching a video from CNN, you can write CNN. Now this video is not from CNN, so I'm going to erase that. On this line, you just need to have the word video, or if it's a newspaper article, you need to write that. Then we wrote the gist of the article. What I mean by that is you just need to write 5 important facts, details, from what either you read or what you watched. So if you watch the Which Way Home video, then you need to talk about the boys in the video, what's happening to them, what do they want to happen. You should have at least 4 facts there, 4 to 5, if not more. Turn the page. We went ahead and crossed off the bottom of the previous page and the top of the page you're currently on. Then here, remember I said don't worry about the numbers, they got messed up. When I ask you what is the bias of the news source, I really just want you to tell me what is the opinion or the bias of the main person or people in the story. So if you're watching a video about illegal immigrants, what is their bias about immigration? What do they believe? So then you'll circle for, or against, or neutral about immigration. And then you're going to tell me, how do you know? I know that they are for immigration because they are illegal immigrants. So of course they're going to be for immigration because they are illegal. They don't want to be illegal. Then the final thing you need to do is tell me if you agree with this person or disagree with the main person or people in the news story? And you need to justify it. What do they say? What do they do that you agree or disagree with? Okay. Source number 3 and source number 4 should also be done. Turn to this page that says, "What is your opinion, President?" Now, I made a mistake, as I often do. You have not been elected president. Sorry, maybe in a few years. You have been elected to Congress. Put a line through president and write Congress. Read along with me. You have watched many different sources about immigration. Now you have just been elected to Congress, and your friends are also in Congress. You are holding a press conference about immigration and are asked these questions. How do you respond? This first box should also not be there. So you're being asked questions by the media, by reporters from newspapers. First question. Congressman or Congresswoman, do you think we should put up a wall along our border to stop people from entering? Why or why not? So that question is asking you, should we put a wall along the United States-Mexico border so it's harder to climb? Write why or why not now. You should pause the video whenever you need a minute to write your answer. Second question. Should we allow anyone who wants to enter the United States to enter? Why or why not? So if someone wants to come here, should they be allowed to come here? Everyone who wants to. Why or why not? Press pause if you need to. Should children, question number 3, should children who came to this country when they were very young, should they be allowed to go to college for free? So should they have the same opportunities that you have as an American citizen to get financial aid? Right now, kids cannot get financial aid if they are illegal immigrant. Do you think they should be allowed to get financial aid and go to college? Next question. Should everyone who is an illegal immigrant be forced to leave the country immediately, right now? Why or why not? Should everyone who is in this country, should we find who they are and make them immediately go back to wherever country they came from? Turn the page. Okay, now this is the fun part. Now, Congressman or Congresswoman, you must write your own bill about immigration. Using what you said at the press conference and what you researched, create a bill that you want. It can make immigration easier, harder, or really anything that you want. Cite evidence from what you read. Your class will be voting whether your bill should become a law. So make sure it's very convincing. Also remember that this is a test grade, the whole project. And this is the biggest part of your test grade. What you do not finish is your homework. So make sure you're using your time wisely. You will turn this in tomorrow, Tuesday morning. Now that you're done, you can get to check on how I'm doing in the marathon. To do that, go to BAA.org. Now, this is only going, the marathon does not start until about 10:30 a.m. and I'll finish around 1:30 p.m. So if it's between 10:30 and 1:30, then I'm still running. If it's after 1:30, hopefully I'm done, and you should be able to see how I did. Somewhere on this website, it's not there right now, but somewhere it should say something like check results or track a runner. You may click on that. It's not up at the time that I've recorded this though. So, I hope you guys have a great time. I'll see you on Wednesday bright and early.